being here, and thank you for listening to this video. This is our daily video where we are reading this book. This book is Carl Rogers on Becoming a Person, and thank you so much for tuning in. So Karen and I we're alternating, and Karen already started reading chapter one. What I'm going to do is looking at doing some reflections on the preface part or the introduction part, which is to the reader. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually look at on page Roman 8, and on the second part on page Roman 8, we're gonna reflect a little bit. So I'm gonna be doing more reflections as we move on, as Karen continues on reading along for all of us and with all of us. So here's the first thing I would like us to reflect on. Thank you very much for being here. And the first one is when Carl Rogers talked about how many of his articles at that time he was writing this book were not published, and he wanted to put this book out and hope that the book itself would seek its own audience. That's something to pay attention to. Because unfortunately, when we are developing our skills, our talents, we actually worry about so many people. We really want everybody to like us, everybody to like what we do, what we say. That is not possible. We don't even want that. We want to hope that whatever we have to say, whatever we are passionate about, whatever we believe, whatever we know, really seeks its own audience, and that's the way it works. And look at now today. How many of us really have been able to recognize the work of Carl Rogers? But that's the first thing I wanted to say. The second thing I wanted to reflect upon is how Carl Rogers talked about the following concepts: phenomenology, existentialism, person centered care, all those concepts like self actualization, becoming, growth, individuals. Now, again, he also mentioned all those amazing individuals who actually who had those concepts or similar concepts like Allport, Maslow, Rollo May. Now, I think this is worth reflecting upon, because what all those people have in common really is the following. Number one, those people believe that individuals, like the field of mental health rather, could offer something beyond really the disease model, beyond symptoms, treating symptoms, beyond just really keeping people from being depressed. This has its place. This is important, but we could do something more than that. Number one. Number two, we also believe that the field of mental health is not just about for people who really need treatment, but it's also about for people who actually want to self-actualize, who want to develop, to be fulfilled, to be authentically happy, authentically successful. People who actually want to actually be the express the best version of themselves, whatever that means. We're not gonna get into the meaning to that, but we know in a way that all of those people and many more have shown that this is really part of what it is to be fulfilled. The idea of being able to contribute to the world, contribute to one's community, the idea of being able to develop as many of our talents and skills as possible. Which means, as we're reading this book together, I hope that you also familiar with actually the concept of Abraham Maslow, for example, right? And the concept of self-actualization. And in addition to that, one of the things he actually added, which was self-transcendence. Yeah. So I hope this is very important. I hope actually really everyone and everyone is enjoying reading along, and Karen will continue where she left off tomorrow, and then we will continue really to look at to make those reflections. Thank you for being here. We'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.